All right, hi everyone. Last week we talked about the cells and more specifically the nucleus, and today we're going to get into a little smaller. We're going to talk about DNA structure. So at the top of your notes, write DNA structure notes, and you're in charge of writing down all keywords and definitions and drawing diagrams if necessary. Be sure to press pause if I'm going too fast to make sure you can get down everything that you need to. Here we go. So we talked about cells and we focused on the nucleus last week. And the nucleus of each cell in any living organism contains chromosomes. Those chromosomes contain structures of tightly coiled DNA. So if you were to unwind that chromosome, you'd be left pulling a strand of DNA. And in that DNA, it's called a twisted ladder. It's in a twisted ladder shape called a double helix. So within this DNA, it gives us instructions telling the organism what proteins and how to build proteins, telling the organism what to do. So we're going to get into a little more specific about the parts of DNA. And here's our model. So we're going to start with one segment of the DNA is called a nucleotide. So if you look down at the bottom of the screen, you see the boxed part there. That is one nucleotide. It contains a sugar phosphate backbone, so like the sturdy part of a ladder, right? You hang on to that part. That's the sugar phosphate backbone. And then each step is a nucleobase. So that C right there, that is a base. And so all three of those together make a nucleotide. All of the nucleotides stacked together make DNA. So a nucleotide is an organic molecule consisting of a base, a sugar, and a phosphate. So more specifically, a nucleobase, we're talking about all those steps. So if you look at that diagram, all the red, the pink, the green, and the yellow base are bases. So a nucleobase forms the basic structural unit of nucleic acids such as DNA. So adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine are all nucleobases. So you'll notice those are the only four types here in the center. And notice that the red thymine pairs with the adenine, so they fit together. And same with guanine and cytosine. Those are the only ones that pair together. You will not see guanine and adenine paired together or cytosine and thymine. So the base pair, the bases connecting the complementary strands of DNA, those base pairs are adenine thymine and guanine cytosine. Those are the only ones that pair together. Make sure you know that. So an amino acid are the building blocks of proteins. Amino acids put together make proteins. And there are 20 amino acids. And we'll get to that in a second. And then a protein is a molecule composed of those amino acids, which helps the body do various tasks. So it's a source of energy, regulates hormones, antibodies. Those are all examples of proteins. So looking more specifically into amino acids, there are those building blocks, and there's only 20 of them. So you'll notice on the outer parts of this square are our four nucleobases. We can just call them bases. And when, let's go back to this. When they go in a certain order, for example, if we start from the top down, A, G, T, and then we find it on here, let's see, A, G, T, we get a certain amino acid, which is SER. So it's in brown over there to the right. And now that it's SER, so those three bases put together, it makes a specific amino acid giving instructions what to do. All right, so remember that adenine pairs with thymine, guanine pairs with cytosine. And that's going to be about it for now. You can go ahead and rewind if you need to.